Bruce Spence is a New Zealand actor, having spent most of his career performing in Australia. Early life: Spence was born in Auckland, New Zealand and attended Henderson High School in West Auckland. Bruce's two younger brothers Bill and Ross are the founders of Mature Wines. Career: he is known for his roles as the Gyro Captain in Mad Max 2, as Jedediah the pilot in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, and as Zed in Legend of the Seeker. He won an AFI Award for Best Actor for his role in the 1971 comedy Stork. He performed the voice of Chum in Finding Nemo, the Mouth of Sauron in The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, the Trainman in The Matrix Revolutions, and Tion Meaden in Star Wars Episode III, Revenge of the Sith. At 6 feet, 7 inches tall, Spence is one of the tallest actors to have played a leading role. He acted as the paleontologist alongside fellow actor Felix Nobis, in the Australian performance of BBC's Walking with Dinosaurs, The Live Experience. In his role, Spence narrates the activities of life-sized mechanical dinosaurs operated by teams of puppeteers and drivers. In 2008, Spence joined the television series Legend of the Seeker, based on the Sword of Truth series by Terry Goodkind, in the role of Zedek Azul-Zorander, co-starring with Craig Horner and Bridget Regan. The show ran for 2 seasons. In 2014, Spence played prison inmate George Corolla in episode 3.1 of Rake. Filmography: Stalker Graham Stalk Wallace, Certain Women TV series Julius Big Julie, 3 Old Friends, The Cars That Ate Paris Charlie, The Firm Man Messenger, The Great McCarthy Bill Dean, Let the Balloon Go Chief Gifford, Oz bass player Blondie the Surfer, Mad Dog Morgan Harriet, Eliza Fraser Bruce McIver, Barnaby and Me Tall Baddie, Newsfront Red X Trial Driver, Dimbowler Maury McAdam, Double Deal Doug Mitchell, and Here Comes Buck Knuckle TV series, Mad Max. 2 The Gyro Captain, Deadline Toei, Kingwood Country, TV series Dentist, The Return of Captain Invincible Midnight's Doctor, Midnight Spares Wimpy, Buddies Ted, Pallet on the Floor Basil Beaumont Foster, Odigra 1 Quarter Nenamis and Tra Currency Human Lance Hackett, Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome Jedediah the Pilot, Great Expectations, The Untold Story Joe Gargery, Bullseye Purdy, The Year My Voice Broke Jonah, The Dirtwater Dynasty TV series Lonely Logan, Bachelor Girl A. Alistair Dredge Jr., Ricky and Peter Ben, Zucker, Tanamara Lion of Singapore TV series Hammond, Dearest Enemy TV series Lenny. Almost Ronnie, The Shrimp on the Barbie Wayne, Sweet Talker Norman Foster, Halfway Across the Galaxy and Turn Left TV series The Chief, Hercules Returns Sprocket, Over the Hill TV series, Tall Bob, Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls Gudgear, The Munsters' Scary Little Christmas, Mr. Gateman Return to Jupiter TV series Ed Unit, Halifax FP Isn't It Romantic Eric Washburn, Bullpit. 1997, TV series Darcy, Dark City Mr. War Moby Dick Elijah, Beastmaster Anubis, Fascape Prefect Vlog, Queen of the Damned Cayman, Inspector Gadget 2 Baxter, Finding Nemo Chum, The Matrix Revolutions Trainman, The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King Mouth of Sauron, Peter Pan Cookson, The Brush Off Philip Veal, Star Wars Episode III, Revenge of the Sith Tion Meaden, Aquamarine Leonard, Ran Vince, Solo Kennedy, Nightmares and Dreamscapes TV Hans Morris, Equal Opportunity TV Death, Legend of the Seeker TV Zedek Azul-Zorander, Double the Fist TV Mayor McCarthy, Australia Dr. Barker All Saints TV Barry Goldsworthy, The Chronicles of Narnia, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader Lord Roop, Mystery Road Jim the Coroner, I, Frankenstein Molokai, Gods of Egypt, Blue World Order, Whippet. Video games Borderlands, the pre-sequel. Scarf Gyro, Sir Dennis, Tony Van Adobe, Tony Slows, Taunting Scarf No. 2, Enter the Matrix, The Trainman. References. External links: Bruce Spence at the Internet Movie Database.